Hello everyone, this is RGB here, and in today's video I'll be showing you the best WINLATOR Bionic settings, along with a full driver comparison and FPS performance tests to help you find the best possible setup. So right now, version 2.8.2 of the Ludashi build is the latest. It comes with some minor changes, but a few drivers have been updated in the emulator, and several issues for Mali GPU users have also been fixed. I already covered this in a separate video recently, and here I've already installed WINLATOR Bionic on this phone. This is the vanilla build version, but both versions are almost the same. And here, I've created 4 different containers for this test, each with a different compatibility layer, including the regular Wine X64 and Proton Arma Fex versions. At the moment, Proton 10 is the latest and fastest build, and it generally gives better FPS, which you might have already seen in the GameHub version. Here I'll set Box 64 preset to performance, or you can create a custom preset based on titles you play, by compatibility or stability. Here set Fex Core to performance or compatibility. And that's it. So these are the recommended settings. But remember, for some games you need to set custom preset. Now we need contents like drivers or whatsoever, like the required assets. Here I have already downloaded the Wine and the Proton version, as shown right in the beginning. This is Proton 10 ARM64 version. Choose the version that works well with your device. Now to DXVK version. Here you need to select these drivers based on games you play. Like DXVK 1.7.2, mostly for older game titles. Various versions based on your preference. Here I have already installed the most commonly used versions. Now let's go to VKD3D. This is very important. This acts as a bridge between Windows apps DirectX and Vulkan API, especially for highly intensive titles. Choose the best and the latest versions. Right now, Proton 3A and 3B, also 2.14.1 ARMA versions are best. Now go to Box 64. Right now, 0.4.1 is the latest, but still, it has some bugs. So prefer 0.3.7, 0.3.5, or 0.3.9 custom versions, currently stable. And this is WowBox 64. Same, install these versions based on your preference. And finally, the Fex Core. And this is the main part of the emulation, which provides faster and better performance of PC applications to run on ARM devices. As usual, prefer the latest build version. And these are the main requirements. And yes, I know it's a bit complicated. You need patience to set up all these things. But once you set up, it provides better stable performance and FPS. Even better than GameHub emulator in some titles. I mean, both are good at their levels. And one more thing we need. The Adreno Turnip GPU drivers based on your device. And the phone right here is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 4 processor. And this phone has 16 GB RAM. And these are the specs. So based on your phone's processor, you need to import better Turnip driver that match with your device. And if you are using a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, Gen 2, or lower, you can prefer Turnip 26 or 25 drivers. Or you need to import from your storage, or you can choose and install it from here. You can even choose different variants right here, like with the memory versions or the regular versions based on your preference. Here some games use different Turnip versions, so choose them according to it. And for this phone, we have elite drivers for both Gen 4 and Gen 5 users, like Build 849, Adreno 842, or 800 based on the titles you play. Right now, 849 is the best and the latest, or you can import the custom driver in the container that works well for you. But keep in mind that these elite drivers won't work on 8 Gen 2 or lower devices. And these are the required things. And as I mentioned, this emulator is built on the CMOD 7.1.4x version, which is one of the best versions to provide more FPS and performance even on normal devices. Now let's move to container section. So here in general, the Proton ARM builds are based on Fex Core, and Wine is based on regular X64 translation. And also in this video, I'm going to test and compare the God of War in these versions. Here, graphics are set to wrapper. Now here I'll choose driver to 849 version. You can see the available extensions right here. Enable the sync. And here VKD3D is set to 2.14.1 version. Here Wine uses the Box 64 version for both 64 and 32-bit emulation. And these are the settings. Now go to advanced. Here Box 64 is selected to 0.3.9 custom version. Preset to performance. And also set startup selection to aggressive or essential mode. Same as usual, I'll also apply all these settings to other containers as well with the same game. So the game is already copied to my phone's internal storage path. So simply add this game executable as the container shortcut. Now let's go to shortcuts. To settings. Same do follow up the settings as in the container. Check all the settings. Startup is set to aggressive mode. And we are good to go now. Now I'll turn off the Wi-Fi. Also enable the phone's GT mode for performance. Now let's start the test. Now take a look at the performance and the FPS. Here everything is set to 720p original graphics settings, set to FSR balanced quality. As you can see, we are getting better performance from the Proton 10 Fex version, which is actually insane. It's pushing to 60 FPS and to 50s. The performance is actually insane. It's using the almost max GPU power. Take a look at the Proton 9 as well. The ARM Fex versions are usually providing better stability. The FPS is pretty much stable, and the regular Winebox 64 versions throttle a bit. But still, it's fine. It's also recommended to use the cooler if you want to play for longer sessions. The phone's frame is already getting hot, to be honest. I'll soon also test this on other devices as well. Alright, that's it for this video. This was the complete best settings and driver performance comparison for WINLATOR Bionic. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.